Good morning. It's almost noon, and I'm on my way to the gym. I had a little bit of a late start today. I wasn't sleeping that well, but we are here now. I did wake up pretty early yesterday, so I've had my fair share of waking up early. Used to be in the military, used to wake up at 5:30. Then I was truck driving, and that was different hours of the morning, sometimes 3, 2, 4, 5, 6. This depended, wasn't consistent. I've worked nights, uh, sleeping or doing plumbing work. That was the early morning, and now I just wake up whenever my body tells me. Now that's a luxury. Now waking up by an alarm clock. But today I'm not going. I usually go to a Planet Fitness. I've been doing that for years. And for maybe about 3 years now, haven't been doing cardio with my workouts, only weights. I was able to maintain, I think, a decent weight, pretty good muscle. But according to my doctor, I haven't had good cholesterol in a while, according to their standards. And they're really trying to put me on medication, and I don't want to be on medication. So I go to this other gym that it's like circuit training. I think I said that maybe in my last video. I've said it a few times, but just in case you're new, that's what's going on. But it's great. So you're seeing me before. Clean, dry, not sweaty. Then I'll show you an after. Nothing makes me sweat like this. Even if they have their AC inside. But it's consisting of either running, rowing, on the bike, and it's never for a long time. So my issue is with this regular gyms is the cardio is very boring. That's why your heart rate's always up. It's like HIIT training, right? For 45 minutes. And then we'll do like Olympic moves like cleans and snatches and squats and bench press. Just a whole lot of different movements, functional movements as well. So I plan to do that and go to the beach after. It's hot. It is like close to the 90s. Where I come from Michigan, and we have all 4 seasons. So, here we're spoiled. We're kind of like in a sweet spot. And pretty much all year round. The worst that we see here is, earthquakes, or you can get in trouble with some fires. But yeah, what's been up with you guys? Lately, I've been feeling these episodes of like anxiety. So I think that's what's keeping me up. Like I could just feel my heart just like sounds like speed up, slow down, speed up. I know when I go through things emotionally, I go into like a turtle shell and self-soothe. Just gets hard sometimes. To want to do just everything on your own, do everything alone. But just trying to figure out what you enjoy to do, even if it's by yourself. Like me, I like going to the ocean. It's cold, but it's refreshing. Sometimes when I feel like stagnant, like can't get out of my head, I go there and it helps. But I also know whatever I'm feeling, I want to feel. I don't ever want to be numb. If I feel sad, I want to feel sad. If I feel like crying, I want to cry. If I feel happy, I want to laugh. And sometimes I want to buy a Ford Explorer, scare everybody, get right behind them and be like, I'm the police. Get out of my way. Because there's one behind me, so. It's like, oh, but I don't see the lights on top. So. If anyone knows me, I'm a little bit of a fast driver. It's a bad habit to break. So I think naturally, and then I look at the speedometer, I'm like, oh, crap, shit, slow down. I have a heavy foot, I've been told. So, what could we talk about today? I did meditate. I did break up with things that I'm grateful for. I did meditate today. And then after that, I visualize. So, how I meditate is just focus on my breathing. And every time I realize that my mind wanders, I go back to focusing on my breathing. Because that's the point. Is when you're in a stressful situation, it's hard for you to calm down. You have to go back to the basics of breathing. Just breathe. Because it really helps center me, right? If I feel anxious, because that's the language, is that you feel anxious in the moment, not that I'm anxious. Try not to remind yourself that I'm anxious or I'm this, I'm that. I'm feeling like this in the moment. Nothing's really permanent other than just you. The being, the soul. Not being attached to anything else. Not your name, not your culture, where you live, how much money you have. Not being attached to any of that stuff. Just be one with you. So if you're in a stressful situation, you can remind yourself, you just breathe. Like, go take a minute, go take a breather. Go into the bathroom, go for a walk. Just it'll get easier. I know that's hard to do sometimes. Just remind yourself of that. sometimes when emotions get elevated in the moment, and you have a behavior or an action that kind of just ruins a lot. Then when you have time later on to like sit back and think, it's like I didn't need to do all of that, to get my point across, or everybody just wants to be seen and heard, have a safe space. That's for you and the other person that you're interacting with. So what are some goals that you guys have? What are you working on? Me? I'm working on actually living by myself. So right now I live with family. So that's my next goal, my next step. Which is not a bad thing. I've lived with family since when I got arrested, which was in November 2023. So coming on 2 years. I've been lucky. I've been really fortunate and very grateful that I've had somewhere to go the last 2 years. So I actually like filming. I do like the editing, but the thing here is I want it to be just natural as possible. But I actually don't mind being on film. I say that because I know there's a lot of people that have some. They would be great in front of the camera, or entertaining, or something to learn from, and they're just scared of being on camera. I just want to say, if I'm doing it, anyone can, because I don't really know what I'm doing right now, because I'm still new, but I'm going to figure it out. It's going to evolve, right? So I'm here at the gym. I'll update you guys when I get back up. Man, what a workout. This is how bad it is. You see my shirt? Oh. Oh. I don't sweat easily. So, yeah, that's a hell of a workout. So it's like 40 minutes. We did cleans, jump lunges, kettlebell swings, box jumps, 100 meters or 5-calorie burn on a bike. And then we also did like a last round. We had to do 5 minutes just straight of burpees and snatches with dumbbells. So that was 6 snatches with 5 burpees. And you had to do the most you could in 5 minutes. And I got up to 9. So that's like, yeah. We did this like challenge. So if you get on this blacklist, so if you get, for guys, it's over 400. If you get over 400, when that comes up, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but in the future. But I needed 10 because I did 40 pounds with the snatches. So you do weight times rounds equals your score. So I got 360, but I just need to work on my cardio. I'm still pretty new to cardio. Only been doing this probably like for a month and a half, so that's brutal. But yeah, next stop is the beach. See you there. Finally at the beach. It's a beautiful town, Oceanside. I had to stop by the protein smoothie place, and I got it's called a berry almond protein, and then they have protein waffles. So that was fun. There it is. Beautiful Pacific Ocean. I've seen down here at the beach, people live in their vans. Or there's this guy has a pickup truck and he put in a tent. Pretty cool. It's like a ladder that goes up. Another good thing is they made more parking here at the beach. I remember when I came last year, all of this area right here by the pier was closed off. And so now there's more parking. But now the other place where they had parking is closed, so I'm not sure what they're doing here. It's that area right there. Looks like nobody can park there. But yeah, it's a beautiful day to be at the beach. I'm walking over so I can go change to my swimming trunks. I brought my chair so I can sit, maybe get a tan. I'm not a huge fan of sand. I just don't like being dirty. I don't like being sticky. I've always been like that as a kid. If I got ice cream on my hands, it was the end of the world, honestly. But they have outside showers there. I can rinse off. I'm all changed up, ready to go in. So relaxing here. I hope wherever you're at, you find a place of peace and just to get away. Even just to be by yourself. Don't be afraid to go anywhere alone. When I was in the midst of my court battle, I would come out here like once a week and just, no matter how cold it was. Sometimes I would come at night, during the day. It's a crazy thing at night, is how cold the sand is. And then by the time you get to the water, you're expecting the water to be as cold, and it's actually warmer than the sand. But yeah, I need to make it a habit now, more back to a routine of coming at least once a week. I live about 30 minutes away, so there's nothing like the beach. 'Cause, I knew that if I was gonna go anywhere for a long time, it's probably one of the scariest things in my life to ever happen, but knowing that that was a possibility and I wouldn't be able to see the ocean for a long time, that was hard to accept. So I said, well, while I still have the means to do it, come to the ocean. It's a free thing to do. Bring a towel, chair, an umbrella if you want. Even now, even though that's all over with, while I'm still living. There's a lot of people that live in the United States that don't live 30 minutes to the ocean. Anytime that anybody comes and visits me, that's like the first thing they want to do. And we take advantage of it. We don't even come sometimes. There's been years that have gone by that I didn't go in one whole year. But I'm gonna head in and I'll let you know how cold it is. That was cold, but refreshing. What I like about getting to the ocean, especially when it's that cold, I mean, it's the Pacific Ocean, so it's like if you can do that, you can do anything. It's like the cold plunge, you know? I don't know how many degrees the water is, but even it being 80 something degrees outside, it's like it's cold. But yeah, I used to be out here February. Oof. February is the coldest here in California. But I used to be out here February, just in the middle of the day, barely anybody here, only one in the water, looking crazy. But I'm like, it's for a reason. It's something spiritual to me. Remember the first time I did it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go tonight. It was like 9 o'clock at night, and I came. I was the only one here at the beach in the dark, but it was so such like a humbling experience because it's like this is the ocean. Like it can swallow you up, and the waves are so loud. And if the ocean swallowed you up, nobody would know. I told my sister just in case. I'm like, if you don't hear from me, it's because I'm in the ocean somewhere. Didn't make it back out. But I mean, I don't go for like a swim. I don't surf. I don't know how. But yeah, it's just peaceful. Definitely come try it. What I want to do though is I want to find beach volleyball, like people who will get together. Because I did it when I was in Seattle not too long ago, and there was a group there that always gets together. So I saw on Facebook like community that they said they get together on Sundays. So we'll see. And here in Oceanside too. So, but I got to figure out where exactly that's at. But I'm gonna try it. It'll be fun. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here for a little while longer and then head back home. Peace.